Things you need to know when you're meeting people. Now, I used to love to meet people, but that was before my last job where I had to travel 26 counties and meet people all the time. And there's just crazy people in the world. I mean, crazy people. Like, I tell you a story about it. Like, one time, and this is a true story. One time in West Philadelphia, where I was born and raised, there was a playground, and that's where I spent pretty much most of my day. And I would like chill out, relax, act cool, and I'd shoot some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys that was not up to any good, they started making trouble in the neighborhood, and I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared. And no, that wasn't me. Never mind, I'm sorry, that wasn't me. I apologize about that. Anyway, a few key words we haven't done yet. Want. Like, you want something. You're asking for something because you want it. It's want. I want it. I want. Want. Have. Have. I have. Have. I have. Meet. Okay. Like two people meeting. So if I'm meeting you, I'm meeting you. If I want you to meet them, I want you to meet them. Sorry. You meet them. They meet you. I meet you. Let me check those off my list real quick. Have, want, meet. How many? How many? How many? Just up in the air. Toss it up in the air. How many? You got to do your eyebrows. Don't make me go back to lesson number 6. How many? Live. This is also the same as life, and I've seen this done 2 different ways. Like this, like kind of like you do when you're taking a bath, only you just do it once. Live, life. Or you can do your fingers in sideways L's and do it like this. I've seen both. So I like to do this because this is just too confusing. You know those people that talk really slow, kind of like I did back in my number 1 video. I was talking very, very, very slow. Well, those people that talk really slow, you're sitting there and you already know what they're going to say, and you're just miserable because they're dragging it out. Well, that's kind of how I do sign language. So deaf people they don't want to be around me because I do very, very slow. Just saying. Anyways, live. If I'm asking you if you do that, if we can go, if it's your pinky to your cheek, right next to your nose. If. Deaf. My niece is deaf, so she is deaf. 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 Hearing. This is hearing. So if I ask, are you deaf? You'd be like, no, I am hearing you. I'm hearing you. I wish I wasn't hearing you, but I am hearing you. This. Is this yours? No. Yes. Okay. He and she. If it's he, point at him. If it's she, point at she. If it's him, it's kind of like you're doing this to him or her. Can't stay in the camera. He, she, him, her. Let me check those off my list. Okay. Moving on. So let's just put some of the words that we've already learned, in a sentence, like we would do if we were talking to somebody. So if I just met you, I would say, nice to meet you. And you probably wouldn't think it was nice to meet me, but whatever. How are you? We've done this before. How are you? I'm good. What's your name? We've done this. What's your name? My name is Crystal. I'm going to ask you, where do you live? Where do you live? Now, sometimes people, when they're signing, they rearrange the sentence, not like we learned it. So they might say, you live where, or where live you? So it might, when they're signing, where do you live, they might be like, where live you? Where live you? And you're like, what? Slow down. I don't know if you've ever seen people sign that are really deaf, but they go really, really fast. And I only catch like one. I got one out of that. One. Okay, moving on. They ask you if you want something and you don't. You'd be like, no, thank you. No, that's good. Forget that. We're starting over. No, thank you. Thank you, but no. How many brothers do you have? How many brothers do you have? I would say, I have 5 brothers. I have 2 sisters. I have a large family. This is large. This is small. This is big. This is little. If you're going to say, who is she? You'd be like, who is she? Or who is he? Who is she? Who does she think she is? I don't know what that. Forget that. Anyway, if they're saying something that you have in common and you're saying, yeah, me too, you're going to do the Y again, and you're just going to do it back and forth from you to them. From you to them. Me too. Okay. Let me check some of that off. Got that. Okay. If somebody comes in and you're at work and they're deaf and you know it, and they're walking around like they're lost and you want to say, may I help you? You're going to help. This is some help. And you're just going to gesture towards them. So, may I help you? Where do you work? No, I don't work very much. Okay, got that one. Do you like me? I like you. You're funny. Anyways, we'll say that for another day. Okay, I'm going on 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep them very, very short, but sometimes I don't do a good job. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, I got them all anyway. So, anyways, thanks for watching again. That's all I'm going to do today.